Ladies, we're here tonight on the show. How's everybody doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? We're here to talk about the NFL. Um, First, I think I'm gonna talk about the baseball games. Freaking get it out of the way real fast, and then we'll talk about the football. So the freaking Rangers, man, they got hot at the right time. They were hot the whole season, and now they got hot in the freaking they cooled off. I thought like around like in the late summer, but then they started heating up the last few weeks, and now here we go again, man. These damn Rangers, man. I believe now they have won four in a row. Uh, Swept who the hell was it? Toronto, and now they're a game from freaking sweeping freaking Baltimore, who I believe had the best record in the entire AL American League, whatever the fuck you call it, the AL. Jesus Christ, man, they are. That's a fantastic combination of coaching between manager Bruce Bochy and Maddox, Maddox, what the fuck his name is. That's a pretty damn. That's as good as it gets of a manager and a pitching coach combination with Bruce Bochy and Maddox, man. We'll see what the hell happens, man. Baltimore tried to come back at the end, but they couldn't. The freaking Minnesota ties it, man, with the Astros 1-1. They won tonight 6-2. Hell of a game. Carlos Correa was fantastic for the Twins. Freaking nice job right there by freaking Pablo Lopez. He was fantastic towards the end there. Was Pablo Lopez. So hell of a game by them. So the freaking Twins tied it 1-1 going to Minnesota. We'll see what happens, man. We will see what happens. Looks like the Twins are riding high momentum. First time in since like 2003, 2002, they're out of the first round. So maybe they're playing momentum. They got the monkey off their back. So we'll see what happens, man. But with that said, congratulations to the Rangers. They have a chance to sweep the Baltimore Orioles, have a 2-0 lead, and the Astros and the Twins are knotted up at 1. We'll see what the hell happens going forward, but that's for baseball. Now let's move on to fucking football. Ladies and gentlemen, here tonight on a fucking Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. We freaking start things off, man, with the freaking Jaguars beating the freaking Bills 25-20, man. I couldn't freaking believe it, man. This game, I watched the whole game, man. It freaking got it's like, what the hell is this? For the longest time, it was like 11 to freaking 7. I think the freaking the Bills only scored like 7 points in the first 3 quarters. I'm like, what the hell's going on with this team, man? Jesus Christ, man. And then they finally got going in that fourth quarter, man. They made it again. They freaking made it a game in that fourth quarter. The freaking the Bills did, man. It's like literally they woke up, man. Freaking like I said, they went into the freaking fourth quarter, freaking 11-7. Finally, then the Jaguars took a 18-7 lead. I thought it was over, but then finally the Bills woke up, man. Touchdown, they gave us 18-13. I think they missed a fucking 2-point conversion. And then the Jaguars answered back with a touchdown, 25-13. And then towards the end again, Josh Allen got a touchdown for the Bills. And then they ran out of time. I don't know. They tried to do the onside kick, but they couldn't recover it. They almost recovered it. It went out of fucking bounds. But 25-20 was the final score. But my father missed almost the whole game. And I told him, for sure you watched the best. The fourth quarter was by far the best one, man. If like that game, man, the fourth quarter was by far the best quarter of the damn game. Like I said, the Bills only in the first 3 quarters score 7 points, and then they go off and score 13 in that second half, man. But yeah, man, fun ass game, especially that fourth quarter, man. Then we got the Colts beating Indianapolis 23-16 over Tennessee. It seems like Anthony Richardson got hurt again. Jesus Christ, are you kidding me, man? The Saints beat the hell out of the pitch 34-0. I think it might be time for Bill Belichick to go, man. Jesus Christ, man. If I'm Robert Kraft, I'm like, you have to think of a smart way to do this. And the only way I can think of it is telling Belichick, look, Belichick, it's not working here, buddy. But you did a lot for us, man. You won all these Super Bowls, even as a defensive coordinator in New York, you won Super Bowls. You are a good coach. You just need a better team, and you mostly need a quarterback. I'm even telling him Do you want me to trade you? Remember years ago, didn't the Tampa Bay traded for John Gruden? If I'm Bill Belichick, if I'm New England, maybe that's the way to do it because of all the respect you have for him for all those times you won. Do you tell him, Billy, it's not working here. Let's trade you. Let's put you in a better situation so you can, because he's only like a few games away from becoming the all-time winningest coach in history. But I don't think it's gonna take him forever to accomplish in New England. And I think New England is ready to move on. So that's why if I'm Billy, if I'm Robert Kraft, that's how I'm doing it. I'm like, let's trade you, Bill. Where do you want to go? You keep an eye, like the Chargers, if they want to move on from Brandon Staley, is that where you want to go? Something like that. I think that's the best way to handle this. Either tell him, look, we'll let you go pick a team, or we'll trade you. I don't think you can fire him. I don't think they have the balls to after all the winning they did together. So that's the best way you go about it. But I think it's time, man. 34-0. I picked them to win, but then when I was talking to my uncle Miguelito, I actually picked the Saints. But the reason I thought New England could win this game on Friday night was because I thought Bill Belichick was too good of a coach to, after getting embarrassed by Dallas, let it happen again. And it happened again. I feel in the past, Belichick, man, when you get your ass whooped, he's going to whip your ass the next time. He's going to take the frustrations on that next team he faces. And he got his ass whooped again. I think it's time, man. And Saints, look, pat yourself on the ass. You got your freaking offense going now. Finally got the offense going. Pittsburgh, 17-10. Man, Jesus Christ, Pittsburgh. Mike Tomlin, I believe they're 3-2. Jesus Christ. Mike Tomlin continues to make chicken shit out of chicken salad. Freaking Mike Tomlin, man. Just like that, the Steelers are 3-2. Holy cow, man. Falcons 21-19, barely beat Atlanta. Detroit beats Carolina 42-24. Detroit might be, with the way I saw Buffalo struggle tonight versus Jaguars, and the way I'm seeing Detroit play lately, Detroit might be a top 3 team in the league right now, man. They're playing very good football. Miami beats New York Giants 31-16. Daniel Jones got hurt in this game. Cincinnati put up good points, 34-20 or Arizona. The New York Jets beat the Denver Broncos 31-21, man. Russell Wilson had a strict sack fumble. You can tell Sean Payton was pissed off at him. Jesus Christ, man. Wow, man, the Broncos, Jesus Christ. The Chiefs 27-20 over the Minnesota Vikings. Once again, controversial. The freaking there was a pass interference towards the end of the play. I believe it was on the Jordan Addison. And they drew the flag, but then they picked it off because they said as Kirk Cousins threw the ball, he got hit and the ball got tipped in the air. So it was an uncatchable ball. That's what the referee said. But you look at the replay and the ball never gets tipped by the defender. And also one of the Chiefs players takes their helmet off. If you take your helmet off out on the field, that is a flag. And he didn't call the flag, man. I don't know what's going on here, man, but this is second week in a row. It is getting very controversial for the Chiefs. I don't know, man. I think the NFL might be rooting for the Chiefs. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe especially what of that money they got now with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. They're milking that horse. They're looking, we can get money with Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, and we can also get money with Patrick Mahomes. Let's go milk that puppy, man. Jesus Christ. 49ers beat the shit out of the Cowboys 42-10. I believe Dak Prescott had freaking 3 interceptions in this game. Jesus Christ, 3 interceptions for Dak Prescott. Burley threw for 150 yards. Jesus Christ, man. Terrible game for Dak Prescott, man. I was like, if I'm the Cowboys, I'm like, why don't I just sit down Prescott for a little bit and see what I have in Trey Lance? And if I don't like, in 3 to 5 weeks, if I don't like what I'm seeing from Trey Lance, I'm hoping that these last few weeks lit a fire on their Dak Prescott's ass and can motivate him to come back. I think you have to do it. You have to do it. You have to see what you have in Trey Lance. And if you don't like what you're seeing, you're like, look, did this lit a fire under your culo, Prescott? because it's just not working, man. You're fooling yourself. What's the point of beating the Patriots? What's the point of beating the fucking New York Giants? You know, what's the point of beating all these teams when you're facing the San Francisco 49ers? You get the ass whooping of a lifetime. You're pretty much wasting your time. Like, you're not a Super Bowl contender after tonight. I'm sorry, but I doubt this was a fluke. I don't think this was a fluke. I think this is reality. And I think what you found out tonight is at least your quarterback is not the answer. So if I'm and I know on our Discord, which I read it, but sometimes I'm kind of lazy with it. But I saw Larry Memorabilia and Landon Macarone. They were discussing. Larry was take Dak out of there. Dak Prescott, let's put somebody else. And Landon was defending. He was blaming it on Mike McCarthy. I beg you pardon, my homeboy, Landon Macarone. You do realize Mike McCarthy won a Super Bowl calling the plays with Aaron Rodgers, right? My guy. This guy can coach. I think the problem is Dak Prescott. I think it's time to move on. The only hope, like I said, is that you sit him down, Trey Lance stinks it up, but those 3-5 weeks that he was not playing lets a fire under his culo. That's your only hope with Dak Prescott, man. Otherwise, you're kind of just wasting your time, man. And that's what I would do if I was Dallas, man. I would sit down Prescott, and I'm like, what do I have with these other guys? What do I have with Trey Lance? And see what you have. And if you don't like what you see, like I said, you put Prescott back in, but you hope at least it sets a fire under him to motivate him to do good. San Francisco's the best team in football. And honestly, I think maybe Detroit, Philadelphia are the other three. But we'll see what happens. Buffalo took a step back, man. It's the first 3 quarters, they were terrible. Tonight versus Jacksonville, they were horrendous, man. But yeah, man, San Francisco, man, they made a statement tonight, man. San Francisco made a statement tonight. Oh, I forgot about the Eagles beat the Rams 23-14. That's the game I forgot to talk about. But yeah, that was a good game too. Then the Eagles kind of ran with it in the fourth quarter. But yeah, man, I think the story of tonight was San Francisco made a statement and Dallas is not as good as we thought. That's the biggest thing I'm taking away from this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. But that was an honor to talk about fucking football with you, the fans. And until next time, holla. When I drive, I swerve. When I drive, oh shit, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Holla at your boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. Until next time, I'm out. And you can rot. Have a good night, everybody.